They can also release the new FAQ about the Age of Sigmar 4th edition Skaventide, the 29 January 2025. And remember that I'll bring up only the new facts, so if you're interested about the previous ones, I invite you to see the link in the description so that each time I'll bring up only the new ones so we can see what has been changed. We can start to know one thing before to go later to see, and it's that we can find in the contents themselves, so that you can find where they are distributed. The General Handbook 24-25 ones as fact has been moved from the previous ones because there's been renewed in the December one later, so it's like they were in the previous ones, so that you can find them constructively. So it's not a problem, it's only to make you understand that they are there. So then we see what has been changed, because there has been a single but intriguing change that it's quite important. So now let's go to see about what has been changed about the part a little about the battle profiles, because there are few things, but it's useless to scroll everything, so let's go directly on those. And the things that has been changed are related about the Ardus, little adjustment because that's been updated quite recently, so not something peculiar, and about the cool boys. And also here there's been quite updated recently, because remember that the Gloom Spice kits are something that are quite new as Batotom, and it's going to be released this month, so not worry. And really quite a few things. There's been also something new related also about the part about the Regiment of Renown that has been adjusted because has been introduced new Battletons. So there's been brought up a little things that are new. So for example, the Do Hearting Hogs and the Accounting Crews. So that, it's only related about something new. It's an adjustment about this, so perfectly understandable. And nothing else also in the Warhammer Legends that I can see. Remember that soon that will be the movie of the Beast of Chaos, but I'm still thinking that we'll see something new related about them. We'll see. And so the other things that we go to see, it's related about the Rus. Let's start so with the core Rus, and here we can find a little update that it's a simple rephrasing of something that it was before, so nothing really changed. So change the companion weapon ability to unless otherwise specified. Attacks made by this weapon, it's the part that has changed, are not affected by friendly abilities that modify hit rolls, wound rolls, or weapon characteristics except for those that apply negative modifier. So it's the usual one. It's simple little rephrasing really. And so we can move about the advanced rules, because the chorus has not seen even in the FAQ something new. And almost the same we can see about the advanced rules. We can find something in the part related about the facts. So for example, here has been removed the part about the coding fire command after using the deploy command. So it's not anymore present. So okay, we had to take note anyway about this, because it's really quite important as change. So pay attention about this. And really, as you can see, the most part of them are still exactly the same. Also the part about the glossary, it's that one, the match play, the spearhead, fire and jade are still the exact same. Also the fact about the spear and jade. So we had to go to see about the General Handbook 24-25. And here we can find the first that is changed. It's this updated part, but it's only the referral about where to find. As I said at the beginning, they've been moved from the beginning to here now. So it's simply to say that now they are here. It's simply that one. But the thing that we had to go to see, it's about the season rules 24-25. And here we can find the updated part about taking a double turn. So if the player went second in the previous battle round wins the priority roll and choose to go first, this is called taking a double turn. Simply, okay, we have always called like this, so it's not something new, but okay, now it's official in some way. And the thing that it's really changed, it's about the Priced Beast, because here has changed in a single way, and it's that the part declare pick a friendly non-unique monster, and it's the part that did that is not reinforced. The only thing that has changed, the rest it's exactly the same. So pay attention, because here make you see that if you have some non-unique monster that anyway it's reinforced, now it can't use such one. So it's only about the ones that are related about monster, but can be useful to know about these things, so pay attention. About the faction packs, we can find that there is eventually something that it's changed moving forward, because we can find that there are tons of things. So for example, we have about the Illuminate with the Shan Luminor that has seen a little change for the ones that are interested, because I don't like to play the Luminor. Okay, we are seeing also something about the Magotin of Nargo with the Rotigus, and also here about the Feculent Dark Glove. So okay, little by little we can find them if you're interested about, so don't worry and see what you interested, because for example also we have about the faction pack something new related about the Sons of Behemoth, so the updated part about the change of the Gargant Charge. So that could be really quite interesting for the ones that play the Sons of Behemoth, for example. So here it's only related about what you're interested about, because we have also this Awakened Wildwood that sincerely I read and I found it practically the same, simply that has been moved so that before it was all combined with the Add Word, and instead now it's two separate parts. I don't know, because I have not been able to see the change here, but anyway it's a little updated if you are able to find. So we can find something that it's about the facts about the armies that could be interesting. For example, we have this, it's related about the Flesh Eater Curse, that can I use the Master Guard ability to spend 0 noble deed points to return 0 models to a unit, then use the Raise the Banner ability to return an additional model to that unit, and say no. The word any means one or more. This is interesting to reflect about. Therefore, you would have to spend 1 or more noble deed points to resolve the effect of Master Guard, and an ability would have to have returned 1 or more Slain models to a unit for the effect of Raise the Banners to apply. In that case above never has happened. So it's really quite intriguing, and I completely agree with this. So it's something that I think that it could be nice. Also something more related about the Shine Lumino, so that we're seeing it's really quite interested by the facts, because we're seeing some little update before always related to it. So you have to pay attention about such little change moreover if you're going to play with the Luminor. And then we can go to see about the other digital. We can find something related again about the Army of Renown for here. So it's here related about the plages of the Dark Gods that has seen something new. So pay attention, because it's a little change that could be really quite intriguing for the ones that play. Okay, and then we can find that the most part of the other battletons are still the same, but we can see something new related about the Slate to Darkness. It surprised me because there's been updated quite recently. Okay, anyway, you can find that here changed the first sentence for the Battle Trace Demonhood of the Dark Apotheosis ability, in that if the target is your general, the Demon Prince becomes your general instead and is added to your general's regiment. Pay attention about this. About battle formation, change the second sentence of Godvrot Warband Ironclaw Onslaught ability to then roll a d3 for each enemy unit contesting an objective that has a friendly defiled token. And I think that it's quite important as ability. The Heroic Drought changed the timing of the favored of the Pantheon ability to passive. Okay. And ensourced banners, so that changed the second sentence the banners of the Screaming Flash ability. In addition, while this unit includes any standard bearers, if this unit charges this turn, add 1 to the attack characteristic of this unit melee weapon for the rest of the turn. Again, the Raptorix that has seen change quite lately, okay. Add the following to the Crazed Flock ability. This ability also affects the companion weapon. Remember about what we have seen before the change. So this, for example, it's one of those that it's an exception. So it can affect the companion, and it's really quite intriguing. We have also something changed about the Army of Renown Legion of the First Prince. So change the final sentence of the introduction paragraph to all units in your army gain the Legion of the First Prince keyword except for those in Regiment of Renown. So it's something that you have to pay attention about such changes if you're going to play with. And there's been also some new fact related about them. So again, it's mainly related about the Slave to Darkness, so it can be really quite intriguing and you have to understand if it's worth for you. And we can see also something changed about the Battle on the Stomach Satanas that I find strange, because it's the first, technically the second K of the ones released, so seeing still some adaptation, okay. We can see about the Lord the Imperantat, so that changed the timing of guided by lightning to once per battle army your moment phase, and this the change, so that add army, and it's quite important change anyway. And really, again, we can find a fact that it's really quite interesting because it's about the Ruination Chamber. So if I use the Ruination Chamber ability to react to an ability that targets multiple units and or has multiple effects, for example, power through, and the roll is successful, should my opponent still resolve the parts of the ability that affect other units? Yes, the Ruination Chamber ability only allows you to ignore the effect of that ability on that unit. It does not stop the effect for being resolved for other units. Sincerely, I think that it's completely fair. So even if I play the Stormcast Thanos, I think that, okay, completely agree with this. Nothing to say about that. So what do you think about such facts? Are you okay with this? Would you prefer something else? Are you satisfied? Because I'm quite curious about, because there is something that could be changing quite a lot. Sincerely, about the fresh eater course, I'm quite okay. Also about the stomach satanas, I think that they're perfectly fine about this, because it's not an abusing about the rules, so completely agree. I'm quite curious about the ones about the Luminate and the ones about the Slave to Darkness, because they are the ones that seen some important change maybe, so it's something that eventually could be a great something to take a note. So tell me, because I'm quite curious about. Anyway, from that mode it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So I hope to see you again to the next time.